Hey friends, my name is Amy Rebecca. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video was meant to be my June low buy year update, but really it's kind of turning more into a what the heck am I doing? Am I even still on a low buy year? That's kind of the vibe. We're halfway through the year. Don't know how that happened, by the way. Things have taken a bit of a turn, but let's sit down, let's talk about it. I'm going to go through all of the low buy year goals and rules that I set myself at the beginning of the year and see how well I've been able to stick to those. I'm also going to be talking about what's going well with the low buy year, what is not going so well, and the reality of what it's like to go from last year's no buy year, which was obviously very strict, and then to move into what I'm hoping is going to be like a lifelong, long-term low buy mindset. If you are new, then welcome. If this sounds like a good time to you, then why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the Odd Squad. And for those of you who are back again, I love you guys. Thank you. Okay, let me be the first to say that it's not gone so well recently. I don't know if you guys saw the vlog I put out I don't even remember when, a few weeks ago, where I was talking about how everything had really gotten on top of me. I felt like I was spinning plates and they'd all just come crashing down around me. One of the things that really got out of control for me was my budget. And that's not to say that I massively overspent over the last couple of months, because I haven't. I just mean that usually I am really good at tracking every penny. I use my spending app. I know exactly where all of my money is going. But over the last, I would say for like May and June, I wasn't really doing that, which is so not like me. This is when you know things are not going well for me, when I abandon my budget spreadsheet. It's not a good sign. It can be really easy, not just with this, but with literally anything in life. Once it starts to get on top of you, you get to a point where you're like, oh, okay, I know I need to do that, but I've fallen so behind with it that now I don't really want to look at it, and it just snowballs. It gets bigger and bigger, and the bigger it gets, the more you just don't want to deal with it. And then eventually you have a choice where either you can be like, okay, I quit, it's too much, I don't want to deal with it, or you can say, that did not go well, but let's draw a line and let's start again. And I am going to do the latter. So I'm not even going to try and work out where all my money went for May and June. I know usually I like to update you guys and let you know exactly like where I'm spending that money, but I don't know. But let's forget about that. It's in the past. Let's start again.
This might answer your question. LET was founded on the 3rd of March 2013 by Gregory Duckinge and Pascal Laurent.
She's been doing that a lot recently and it's really scaring me. Now I have no idea what I was talking about. Yeah, so we're starting afresh, we're forgetting what's in the past. And this is something I know I keep saying over and over again to you guys in the comments and in my videos. If you have a bad month, forget about it, start again. Not just in no buy and low buy, in fitness, in healthy eating, in meditation, in literally anything in life. If you have a bad month, if you have a bad week, if you have a bad day, okay, it's done. Forget about it, start again. Now what I'd like to do is to look back at the low buy year goals that I set back in January and see how well I've been able to stick to those. This year has been very different from last year when I was doing my no buy year. With that, it felt very strict. It felt like a real challenge, whereas coming off of the back of that, I wanted this year and, you know, every year going forward to be a little bit more free. I want it to like fit in with my life more, but to be more of a mindset shift. So I haven't got my rules pinned up on my wall. I'm not like referring back to them constantly. It's more just, I'm trying to instill them into my everyday life. Does that make sense? So the first rule that I set myself was no new cosmetics unless the others have been used up. And yeah, I've pretty much stuck to that. The only caveat I would add, and I think I made an exception to this when I wrote the rules back in January, was with skincare, because I had a I didn't have a skincare routine. last year or ever. And this year I've been trying to take better care of my skin. So I have been going out and buying additional products that I didn't have before, just to kind of like build up more of a skincare routine. But other than that, I haven't been going out and buying new makeup. I've been buying replacements of things, but that's it. Number 2, new clothes are only allowed on a practical basis. Define practical basis. I've bought quite a few new clothes this year. I would say 90% of them have been on a practical basis. I did buy a long red silk dress that was not practical and made no sense. Like, I'm not in a James Bond movie. Where am I going to wear this? But the other things I've bought have been like jeans, because mine were threadbare, shorts. I bought a couple new dresses for the summer just because I'm cycling out the old stuff and then I'm replacing it with new stuff, because a lot of stuff after my no buy year was literally falling apart. Number 3, as far as possible, new clothes should be sustainable or thrifted. And again, I would say 99% of that has been true. And I am going to be doing a vintage haul soon. I know I promised that like literally months ago. It is coming. But yeah, I've definitely been trying to make more sustainable choices when it comes to my clothing. Number 4, no impulse buys. Yeah, I haven't bought anything on a whim. This would be a great time to introduce you all to my new baby. Technically, I didn't buy this. I saw this in Marks and Spencer's. Can we just take a second? It's so, look. I saw this in Marks and Spencer's. I fell in love with it and my mom bought it for me. So technically, I think that's fine. And also I love it so much, so I don't even care. Like, look at this little family of succulents. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. They're so... Is there anything more cliche in life than a single white millennial lady gushing about her houseplants? I don't think so. Number 5, only 1 takeaway coffee per month. No. I've just been so into oat milk lattes recently, and my regular coffee that I could make with my cafetiere just wasn't cutting it. So I was like going and nipping off to Costa all the time to get this oat milk latte, until I had the genius idea of just buying a milk frother from Amazon. It was like £25, and then I can make my own oat milk latte at home. I got the vanilla syrup, and that will pay for itself like in a couple weeks. I've already had 2 today, so that would cost about £7 at Costa. So come on. And number 6, hobbies and experiences are allowed. I would like to confirm that I have hobbies and I do experience things. Am I still on a low buy year? Yes. I haven't been tracking it as precisely as I was last year when I was doing my no buy year. I haven't been maybe as strict with myself about the rules, but that's just because I'm trying to make this a sustainable life choice, as opposed to last year when it was like a fun challenge. Fun challenge. If you want something to last, if you want to make sure that you can continue on with it, then you have to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, because with anything in life, if you are too restrictive, then you're just gonna get frustrated and give up, or you're gonna feel like you're failing and give up. And don't give up. Cut yourself a little bit of slack. Say, yeah, okay, I haven't done so well recently, but hey, I've got the rest of my life ahead of me to try again. This month, I am going to go back to tracking my spending. So at the end of the month, I will be able to come back to you guys with an update with the spreadsheets and all the percentages and all that stuff that we love, because we are such nerds. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope that you are really able to take away from this that it doesn't matter if it all just goes to poop. Try again. Keep on keeping on. I'm like the least cool person in the world. Okay, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are having a beautiful day. Remember that I love you all so much, and you are enough just as you are. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.